this live?
Yes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. You are listening to and watching MFL Total Access here at Terry Bablis' place. Here, we really have to stop filming this show late at night.
No, we decided to go to bed and we put on an alarm clock very late at night.
Yes.
Very early in the morning to wake up and have a special edition show. One person said they liked our show better this way.
Yes, that is true. That's what counts.
I also heard, I don't know if people gave you feedback or maybe they came to see me. They said you gotta talk slower, man.
Really?
You're talking way too fast.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me this off air?
I forgot. I just thought about it now.
Are you being actually
I have it in my notes. That's the first note I had.
Bro, it's not like you talk slow either.
They didn't say anything about me, man. They just said you can talk too fast. Also, I think you wanted to thank Brian for the name of Idaho Utah Pimps.
Yes, thank you, Brian. I just read that before doing the show. So it's Idaho Utah Pimps.
Yeah.
We didn't figure it out, but thank you for clearing that up. Now we're good.
Also, Mrs. Evans.
Mrs. Evans, what a freaking goat.
We need you to comment more often.
Yes. There can never be too much about Mrs. Evans or Mr. Evans. By the way, I love the shirt. That was awesome. But thanks for the feedback. And I think your John parents are pretty cool.
One last thing before we start. I just wanted to clarify, maybe two more things before we start. Playoff teams. Now, week 4 already. We're heading into week 4 already.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Steps. Just want to go over it really quickly. In D1, there will be 4 teams making the playoffs. In D2, 6. Only 6 in D2. D3 and 4 will have 7 teams making the playoffs. And Brossard will have 4. All this is in the rule book.
Okay.
It's Rule 17.1.
Is it actually?
Yes, I have a note here. It's Rule 17.1.
So are you.
Just to make sure that if people are wondering, we have it's set in stone. Like if there's this many teams in the division, that many teams make the playoffs.
Okay, got you.
So it's not like determined. Even if John will send an email later on, it's not determined mid-season or if John's team is in that position or whatever.
Right.
It's really determined before the season starts. It's in the rule book. We have that in now, so it's yeah.
And even if one team gets like bumped down, it stays, or because they'll switch 1-1.
What?
What if a team from D3 gets bumped down, so there's like an extra team in D4?
Well, then it'd be how many teams are in D4 now. Like, for example, if there's 10 or 11 teams, 7 make the playoffs. If there's 12, 8 make the playoffs. Okay. So if a team moves up and the division goes from 11 to 12, without a team moving down, well, an extra team's going to make the playoffs, obviously.
Right, got you. Okay, makes sense.
It's how many teams are in there at the end of the season.
Yeah, okay.
But usually when a team goes up, another team goes down.
Yeah, exactly. So it evens out.
So
that's why you're
what
so
was the
confused.
point of your question?
I don't know, but maybe John's going to change things. Let's change things.
Last thing. We still need more refs. We got a bunch of new refs that started this season, and they're doing pretty great.
Yeah.
Considering they have no past experience in reffing.
Yes.
Keep it up, guys.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to ref? It's 1 game training, and then you could ref the next game. I know now it's not as hot, so maybe you can stay at the field longer, come in for a game before the game you play, stay out for a game after. You have a huge privilege. Forget about the amazing pay. You guys are allowed to be between the 2 fields.
You get paid?
You guys can be between the 2 fields. You know that area where no one's allowed to walk, no one's allowed to sit? You guys can't even, you could barely go there to ask a question. You're missing a flag? You better be careful.
It's like when you're a kid and like your mom tells you there's a shark pool right there. Like, you don't cross that.
Yeah. Like, that's the best part of being a ref, seriously.
Yes, it honestly is.
All you gotta do, you ref 1 game in that day.
Yeah.
Or even just scorekeep 1 game, you're allowed to be there all day.
It's chill. It's chill. And also, like we said, obviously, like, maybe some people are a little nervous as to like try out reffing and stuff like that.
You were pretty damn nervous.
I was nervous, and I'm still nervous. So I'm not that great of a ref, but no. All kidding aside,
you're getting better.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It's we have like a lot of good trainers and a lot of good head refs. So you're always going to be paired up with somebody that has more experience than you. And at the end of the day, it's about making progress. So John can really use those refs, and we can use those refs because we want to start reffing a little bit less.
Let's get started.
Let's go.
D1. Les Gros Coq Outlaws.
Yes.
Was supposed to be the game of the week.
Yes.
I predicted this game was going to overtime. And
you were wrong.
Yeah. That's rare, eh? 40-20 Outlaws.
That's it's a little bit it was not everyone was playing in that game, right? A few guys for either team was missing.
Yeah.
I believe in that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Outlaws are missing Vince Blondin and Jonathan Svetna. Gros Coq were only 6, so they're missing a bunch of guys. But
okay.
I think they've been only 6 every game this season.
That's tough. Yeah.
This was pretty much the Kevin Smuda show. 10 catches, 98 yards, 4 touchdowns. I think the little height difference played a little role there.
Yeah, I mean it's maybe an inch or two.
Well, Marvin also balled out 7 for 79, but no touchdowns. He did have 2 interceptions on the first drive. He got
2 interceptions on the first drive.
I mean,
that's impressive.
Marvin had 2 interceptions. Period.
Yeah.
On the first drive, he got a really nice one.
Okay.
Yes.
So the other one wasn't nice.
It was, but considering that they started with the ball, on their first drive, Marvin picked them off.
I thought you were going to say he had 2 picks on the first drive, bro. I was like, that's nuts.
That would have been never before. That would have been never ever.
Never ever.
I feel this game, I played in this game, and I didn't feel it was this one-sided. Like 40-20, looking at the stats, like Dom LaFleur didn't have like that good of stats, but I was even surprised. I felt he didn't play as poorly as the stats indicate.
I mean, I was looking at some of the game. I didn't watch too much of it, but I saw there was a few times where the Go-Cock receiver seemed to get past your secondary, and it was just either a missed throw or like I don't know if it was the sun or something like that.
I think it was the rush. So
you were rushing him, so it definitely wasn't the rush. But
I mean, 3 attempts for 18 yards?
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's great, actually.
The point goes to me, right?
Yes, that must be a career low in terms of rushing yards for Dom, 18 there. But no, like when I was watching the game, it seemed competitive. It seemed like both teams were in it. Just a few miscues, I guess, for Les Go-Cock.
Yeah, so obviously playing 6 players is not great. And it was the last game of the day. That field, we were playing on field 1.
And it got hot.
Yes, but that field's horrible. Like,
oh my gosh.
Like, it's really, really bad right now.
Like, yeah.
Give a comparison. Give a bad comparison. Come on.
It's like a pig pen. Like, you know when your pigs just run around and start, like, that's honestly what it is.
Yeah. Come playoff time, it's going to be like that. Like, your henchmen white jerseys are going to be all black.
Oh. Mom's going to do the wash.
Like, when you look at Les Gros-Coq's top receiver, 3 catches for 33 yards, like, that's low. Like,
yeah, it is.
You think they would have aired it out more. Like, Steve threw for 300 yards, Dom threw for 150. Mm-hmm. And Steven threw 2 pretty bad interceptions in that game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this was the game we were all waiting for. A little disappointment that it was so one-sided.
I think, like you said, having 6 players is always tough no matter what division it is, no matter who's playing, no matter who's the quarterback. It's a long game. You know, these games are long. These games are, like, realistically over an hour from start to finish. And it was raining, like, for the earlier part of the day, and then it got hot and sunny, and that was a game that was later on. So probably put into a little bit of a factor, but it's got to make sure you have your full roster, and hopefully later on this season, if we see a rematch, and when we do, both teams will have a full and stacked roster.
I know it's early in the season, but do Outlaws go 10-0?
You guys play us, correct? So I'm saying I can't say yes.
I mean, non-biased.
I would say
like take your henchman hat off and put like your media hat on.
I'd say you guys will win at least 9 games.
Okay. Who do you think is going to give the Outlaws hardest time this season?
I think
because right now and after 3 games, a 6-9 point differential. That's 23.
I'm high on the Holy Trollers this year. I really like the addition of Phil Ferrand.
It's a great segue. You didn't see my notes. My next notes talk about the Holy Trollers.
Maybe they say great minds think alike. But I really like the addition of Phil Ferrand. I think that even he obviously makes the team significantly better, but even without him, that roster is stacked from top to bottom. And I think like the year they had last year was a testament to Max and the fact that he wasn't really as mobile as we usually like to see him, obviously coming off like the severe injuries there. I think that you look at that team, Terry, you got JC, you got Nick Blay, you got Sean Haney, you got Phil like I talked about, you got Max snapping for them, you got Max at quarterback. Like this team from top to bottom is like, I don't see a weakness, and you try and think like even in D1 there's usually that one guy you could pick on, or that one guy you could kind of like target throughout the game is maybe a little slow, doesn't have great hands, but I know there was the old rivalry between you guys and Holy Trollers, and I can see the Trollers giving you guys a run for your money. I know that they beat you early on. You guys beat them early on in the season, but I think come later on and at the end of the year, it may be a closer matchup. And
just talk about Phil Ferrand. I don't think you spoke about him enough. Like we knew this guy was like a dominant player when he was playing D3 last season with Les Tannants, right? Mm-hmm. Like we all knew he could just step into any D1 team and be an impact player. But like even knowing that, I think so far, after he only played 2 games, he's been exceeding expectations. In 2 games with the Holy Trollers, he's averaging over 75 yards a game, a touchdown and an interception a game. He has 2 picks, 2 touchdowns in 2 games with the Holy Trollers so far this season, with a team that, like you said, has so many stacked players, and he's never previously played with Max before.
I was just going to add
There's that connection. There's the fact that he's never played an MFL D1. Like, just walks in there and it's like, been there, done that, you know?
Totally. And like some players are good enough to do it, and like you said, we knew he'd be good enough to do it, and I like this team. I think maybe this team's a little bitter with how the season went last year. I think rightfully so, because they were too good of a team not to make the playoffs. And I think that right now they have all their horses ready to run, and I think they're running.
Another question I got for you. We got 2 winless teams so far. Can you guess which 2 they are?
Bitter Boys and Honor Game.
Correct. Which team wins their first game?
My stats. You're going to have to wait and see, because I actually have an upset coming this week, so I don't want to spoil that, but I'm going to spoil it right now. I'm going to say that Bitter Boys get it. I think, so for those of you who look at the picks, I'm actually going to pick Bitter Boys this week in the upset against Les Go-Coq. It was more of a gut pick. I think that Bitter Boys are not going to go winless. I know that they're the underdogs in D1. My mind, they're not going to go winless, especially after a fairly poor performance like Lego Cuck had with only having six players. And, Bitter Boys Terry, they play hard no matter who they're playing, no matter what the score is.
It's not a fun team to play against.
No, it's not a fun team to play against. And apparently it's not a fun team to rough against either. But I think the Bitter Boys in this one, the bigger, the more physical team, and I think they're going to be able to squeeze out the win. Not to say Honor Game is not a great team and they won't find their way. I think they will. But I'm going to say that Bitter Boys get the win first because they're going to win this week against Go Cuck is my prediction.
I'm going to say whoever gets their first win is going to be when they face each other.
Huh.
And just for you guys wondering, the last couple of shows we did the picks live on air and Willie seemed like a little lost. And now he mentioned he'll give his upset pick. That's because he decided to do his picks before the show this time.
I got to change something. It's not working, folks. The season hasn't been great for me to start.
I'll give you the stats
I'm
later
a
on.
second half guy. Don't worry about it. But yes, my picks were done off air.
Is that it for D1? Do we go along to D2 now?
I think so.
Before we start talking about the D2 games, I just want to mention that there's 9 teams in D2.
Mm-hmm.
We went through 3 weeks, and there's only one undefeated team and one winless team. That's crazy. The parity in D2 is really, really nuts.
I find D2 the most fun division. I really
think
do.
It's been that way for a little while now.
I said it at the beginning of last year, and I'll say it again this year. I think that if we put names in a hat and we pick out one of them, and you say this team wins the championship, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I wouldn't. I'm not saying that to be funny.
Especially last year in D2 with the last 4 teams around the semifinals, it literally was almost a 25% chance for each one.
I mean, you guys were there, right? So it was more like 26, 25, 25, 24.
All right.
But yes, you are right. It was very close, Terry.
You guys being OG Panthers.
Was that English?
Let's go with OG Panthers right now.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
It made more sense in my head.
Yeah, and I'm the one that talks fast.
So this game was a
That was a great game. That was a great game.
20-20 halftime score.
Okay.
Both Mike Roy and Charles Shen played amazing games. Both throwing for 230 yards. Very high completion percentage. Almost identical stats. Mike went 22 for 34. Charles went 22 for 36. Mike threw for 232 yards. Charles threw for 227. Charles had 4 touchdowns. Mike had 5. That was the difference in this game.
It's just a solid, clean game. Look, Terry, there's no turnovers. You think that it's pretty surprising. And Mike Roy getting 4 extra points and getting 5 touchdowns and be able to compete 4 of the 5. Oftentimes we talk about it. Close teams, when you guys are evenly matched, competitive, it comes down to converts. And at the end of the day, it just seemed like red zone. We're good in the red zone.
Yeah.
They're gonna find that a little funny.
Right.
And they worked out their converts.
I mean,
and at the end of the day, you don't have to pretend to laugh now, but at the end of the day, it makes a big difference, and converts seem to be the difference.
Red zone got 4 1-point converts, but OG got 2 2-point converts. So at the end of the day, it breaks even. So this whole speech about converts is null at the end of the day.
But they got 4, you guys got 2.
How many points does it yield at the end?
Well, 4 is bigger than 2. That's all I know.
Okay, so if we would have gotten 3 2-point converts, you would have chosen 4 1-point converts.
4 is bigger than 3, baby. Give me 4 all day, every day.
Okay, I'll explain you the math after.
Okay.
So.
It was a great game, though, honestly. It was, really evenly matched.
Yeah, and what's really shocking is that Mike had 5 touchdowns to 5 different receivers. Look at this. He had 5 different receivers scoring a touchdown pass. That's crazy.
It's pretty crazy because the game before, I know Dominic had a monster game,
in terms of receptions, he had a monster game here, too. He had 10 catches, and the second leading guy was Olivier Mathieu with 4.
Yeah, but 4 catches, 76 yards, that's a lot of yards to catch.
Dominic's clearly Mike's guy right now.
Yeah.
And, the game before, he had 15 catches for 150 yards.
It was
2 touchdowns?
nuts. Yeah, it was crazy.
Against Dynasty.
That game that with you guys, it seemed that Mike seemed to be having that hook open with him, and he was taking those free 5 yards every time. And why not? The defense is going to give you 5 yards all the time. You take it until it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game was really back and forth. I think what changed the momentum for this game was that after Red Zone scored with a minute left in the half, OG got the ball back, and they didn't manage to score. They went turnover on downs, and then we were getting the ball back to start the second half.
So you would have double
and we
dipped.
ended up punting. So we went 0 for 2 on those, and the game was tied at 20-20. We could have taken a 2-score lead right there before they took the ball.
Yeah.
And then it was 20-20. They scored. We did not find an answer for their offense. They managed to stop us 1 time in the middle of the second half and scoring twice back-to-back, taking that lead, and that was the difference in that game.
Did you stop them at all?
I'm not sure. I think we stopped them once.
I mean, because if you think they scored 5 touchdowns, you assume they would have had 6, but obviously still scoring 5 touchdowns on 6 possessions. And also, Red Zone had to buy the first 2 weeks, right? Let's not forget it.
They
So
came
it's not
in
like
with a doubleheader and won 2 games, and they're
so it's
2-0
not like
right now.
yeah, exactly. It's not like they were like kind of like on a hot streak there. Or like maybe they had practiced before. I don't know, but still to come in to go 2-0 when other teams had already played 2 games and to come into week 3 and to play your first 2 games of the season and win them both, pretty impressive.
And speaking about converts, Mike Roy currently has 10 touchdown passes.
Yep.
In his first 2 games.
Yep.
He has to guess how many converts he has.
8.
Yeah. He has exactly 8 converts on 10 passes. That's efficient.
Yes, it is. And like seriously, when games are close at the end, like think about it. Like a lot of the championship games came down to converts. If you look at the past, like your D1 finals between Ninja Turtles, converts.
The Outlaws D1
came down to converts.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other ones, but my point is, it can come
you
down to
guys
converts.
won your game
You won quite big.
and
Your game came down to converts.
Thunder
Buddies.
That's the first one you spoke about.
No, I mean your Outlaws.
No,
D1.
you said Thunder Buddies, then you said Outlaws. Now you got...
No, Outlaws D1, D2.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, Thunder Buddies.
Thunder Buddies.
Yeah, and Phoenix and
No,
Spin
that one
Doctors
didn't.
and.
But still, it shows like the importance of converts.
Yeah.
Converts are big boys.
You want to keep talking about converts?
And girls, well, cut me off there. So you may as well continue.
So, would you rather have? 3 2-point converts equates a touchdown, right?
Well, it's 6. I consider touchdown 7 because you got to finish it off with a convert.
It could be 8.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, 7 or 8. So you need the convert.
Okay.
That's a cherry on
I
top.
don't think I'll change your mind about 4 2-point converts being better than 5 1-point converts. And also, this red zone team, they're a great team all around. They have no weakness.
No.
They have all solid players, but they don't have one guy like it's a Marvin. They don't have like a Svetna. They don't have like a Will Power on that team.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's nice of you.
They don't got like that one guy that's like a top D1 talent. All their players are great, right?
Yes.
All their players could probably play D1. But they don't have that one guy that's like, if I'd say who's their superstar player, it's probably Mike Roy.
Yeah.
He's their superstar player.
Yeah, that's well said. And that's not a knock on them.
Oh, besides Carlos.
I mean, obviously, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
And the energy he brings.
In case people had any doubt.
Yeah. Okay, it's Carlos, and then, yes, everybody
Josh
else.
was telling Carlos that, like, when he was, how Carlos cheers, he smacks the ground and everything. He's like, bro, you're already ruining the field. Like, the field's already ruined. Like, let us play on it. Like,
That's probably why
you're creating, like, the separation and everything.
Carlos can do no wrong. If he wants to smack the field all day long, he can smack the field all day long. But I don't think that's to what you said about Red Zone. I don't think that's, and I don't think you meant it as like a knock on them.
No, obviously not, because they're all great players.
And I think that's great. And I do think all of them could play D1.
Yeah.
Also, obviously, Mike
But
Roy
on
can
these
play
D2
D1.
teams, you're always seeing, like, that one player that's like a D1 player that a D2 team takes and plays him there. And, like on Red Zone has no player that plays D1 currently, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think you're mistaken.
So...
but they all are able to play D1, like you said.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
No, it's not a knock on them at all, because they're all great
No.
players. They're all ballers, and they have no weakness on that team. There's no one you could pick on that team.
100%. It's going to be a fun team to watch.
Yeah. A team that didn't make the playoffs last season that's currently sitting on top of the standings in D2.
Got
Crazy.
him on D2,
That
honestly.
parody, eh?
Yeah, seriously.
Let's go to Iron Wolves and Vultures. Kareem making his Iron Wolves debut.
Yes, Kareem Athlete Chilcott.
The brothers are reunited. You,
Yes,
James,
yes,
and
me,
Kareem.
James and Kareem, the
little Hot Sauce Sports.
Hot Sauce Sports trio, and I've been buddies since the very beginning. But yeah,
So
Kareem,
cute.
Yeah, it is kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Kareem making his Iron Wolves debut. Congrats! He had a really big game.
Balled out.
7 catches, 77 yards, 11 yards per catch, a TD. He also played great on the defensive side of the ball.
Did he have that with, like, honor game in, like, 3 games with them, or?
I don't know. I think he had less than 7 catches. And look. John was giving Kareem chances, and he was making the most out of them, and he fits really well with our team. Obviously, a good, positive guy, and we're super happy to have him.
You got to
the
watch
Animals.
it from the sideline, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So it was perfect, and it was great, and Kareem had a great game. John had a great game as well, and
John played well. 25 for 30. Wow, he scored more touchdowns than he threw in completions. That's always like a crazy stat line for a quarterback.
Really, and they don't call him the commish for nothing when you think about it. But no, 6 TDs, and I think the Vultures had a pretty good game. I think it's a matter of time before they gotta get going with their offense. Their offense is right now it's a little bit stale, but when you got a receiver like Ben McMahon, obviously that can change. Quarterback Roberts, I statistically he didn't have a great game, but he had 2 really nice touchdowns where our receivers were right in positions to make the play, and it was like he threaded the needle. And Chris and I were impressed. We were talking after the game saying there was plays where we were in position, and it just like went over our heads, or it was like exactly where it needed to be. So I think for Vultures, I wouldn't write them off just yet. I know they're 0-3. I know it's only a 10-game season, but I think they'll bounce back.
So what's this team missing to turn it around? Like, what do they have to do? If you just played them, and we spoke about them last week, right? And clearly this team is a D2 talent, right? Like, they crush teams if they go down D3. In my opinion, like they have speed, they have like experience. They've been playing together for a while.
Yeah.
So like, what are they missing to turn around and start getting those dubs in D2?
I just think it's a more experienced quarterback, and I think that for Philip Roberts there, he hasn't played quarterback very often in flag, and I think the more he starts playing with his guys and his buddies, and the more he starts developing the game, the better they're going to be. And like I said, we have seen progress from week 1 to week 3 from him, so I think it's like I said, just a matter of time before they get that ball rolling. But I think defensively they're solid enough to win games, even if their offense is struggling. But I expect that offense to continue or to put up more points in the future.
Yeah, that's fair. I hope to see them start mauling out because this is a really good team. Like,
yeah.
I watched the game against Outlaws, and even though Outlaws won big that game, like you saw the talent they had on the field, and it's just taking a little more of that chemistry or connection, or for him to get more used to it.
Yeah.
Because that quarterback's an athlete.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah. He was. You can tell he was a good runner too.
So D3.
D3, let's get it.
Let's talk about that Thunder Buddies doubleheader. I mean, I would not to talk about it, but it's the only games we saw or were a part of.
Yes.
Let's start with the average Joe's Thunder Buddies.
At the show, we're not biased. We went 0-2, so we're only talking about it because we were doing 2-0.
Thunder Buddies average Joe's, that was a fun game, eh?
That was a really fun game.
Average Joe's are everything but average.
Yes, that's well said. Good one. I like that.
Everyone on their roster is crazy good. Like, they got athletes across the board. Like, seriously, they have no weakness. Like, there's a reason why they're 3-0 right now, right?
And I think it's primarily because of love of the game.
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird and that sounds cheesy and stuff like that, but whenever these guys are making a play, they're yelling, they're pumping each other up, they're picking up each other. It's like,
yeah.
And you could say, yeah, it's D3 or recreational league, but that's not how they look at it, and that's not how anybody should look at it. You know what I mean? And these guys come in on Saturdays, they play to have fun.
Saturday afternoon, sunshine.
That's what I'm saying, baby. Like rain, sun, no matter what, you play to win the games, right? It's for fun, but you play to win the game. And these guys play for each other. Jason's really the head of that team, the quarterback of that team, the captain, and
don't forget Carlos. Carlos is there.
Yeah, of course. But this is we don't have to say that. People know that. Yeah, and Jason's running a tight ship there, and offensively they have a really good team. Defensively, with Jason Edwards there, he's a ball hawk safety.
Jason's such a good defender.
He's the captain on defense, I'd say, and I'd say the captain on offense is Jason. But like you look at just the amount of talent they have on team with Colin and the new additions, the snappers of a baller. Look at this team, Average Joe's. Not only do they got nice jerseys, but they got a nice game too.
Yeah, they got those nice jerseys.
Yeah, those were sick. Honestly, they were really nice. But I think that in the beginning, when we saw, like in the earlier, like last season, we saw Average Joe's, okay, they're a bunch of fun guys. Jason's not developed quarterback yet. Like, it was a team fun to talk about. But
Jason
now,
threw for 295 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Now they're a team they're fun to talk about, and they're a team that we need to take seriously.
Yeah, very seriously.
Yes.
Like, this team, I think we could have beaten them. Like, I don't think it was out of the possibility, but like, first half, we were up a point at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
And then I started playing more poorly. I threw a bad pick, and then like they just clutched up. I think they scored almost. Besides, well, no, you got Jason pretty good. You got 3 interceptions in this game.
I did.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you after the game. I was like, how do you get 3 picks and we lose the game?
Yeah.
Like, that's on me. Like, you get 3 picks and like, Jason threw more picks than me.
Yeah.
But he threw many more touchdowns than me also.
Yeah. And I won't sugarcoat it. You could have had a gooder game.
You speaking like me and Jeff?
See, that's how you know how late it is, bro. This is ridiculous. I can't believe I just said that. You could have had a gooder game for sure, but the thing is that...
Are your journalism folks watching this?
Oh, gosh. No, but honestly, I guess you could have had a better, gooder game. But you didn't have a gooder game. Defensively, we didn't. We could have played gooder as well, so... It wasn't just on you to play gooder.
Yeah. Well, props to them, and Colin Legault's one hell of a rusher.
Yeah, he is fast.
Jason Edwards, one hell of a defender, and like I can name everyone on this team. Like Ryan Floyd, 10 catches, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jason even distributed the ball so freaking well. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different guys scored a touchdown pass. Caught a touchdown pass for him.
Extra points too.
Yeah, like this team's really fun.
30 completions. Like honestly, how often do you complete 30 passes in a game?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, seriously. How bad was our defense?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
And that's not even the game. We let 58 points.
We let 58 points?
Well, against Jason, we let 38, and then against Ross House, we let in forward 58.
Yeah.
And we had D1 Player of the Week playing with us on defense.
We did. None other than Mr. Hope. That is true. That was, we're going to start talking about our defense.
If you guys got any suggestions to correct everybody's defense, please let us know in the comment section.
Yes, please do.
We got Will Power back there, and teams are scoring at will. Like a plan words?
Yeah, that's good. They're scoring at will on Will Power. That's
So, Ross's Thunder Buddies. This was also a close game. We were up 14-12 at one point.
yes.
And then we were down 52-12, I think. I just blinked and like...
It was. I remember you asked the score, and I was like, "Yeah, we're down 52-20." You're like 52, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, they keep scoring on us."
Antoine Theroux caught 2 passes for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think I missed a tackle on one of them. I was like, "Oh,
I don't think you were the only one.
No, thank you."
Ludovic Goulet, man, this guy's like balling out. Like,
Yes.
what a great 22 for 27, 270 yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
And I love his cadence too. I don't know. He does like kind of like thing like that. He claps. Yeah. It's like
It bothers me.
what? No, I say it's like the college.
When I was
like,
rushing him in the playoffs, it bothered me. Like, as a rusher.
yeah. Well, that's what it's supposed to do. It's kind of like in college when you go like that, like
But
you go like that.
I don't know if he does it on purpose. If it's just like his motion. He's going to like bring his hand and I made a sound like.
Whatever it is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Seriously,
No,
seriously.
honestly, he was. Let's call it spade a spade. He was shredding our defense. He was picking us apart, and he did end up throwing 2 picks in that game. But when you have 7 interceptions, everything else gets erased. And really, the Ross's offense had whatever they wanted, and it wasn't even
I was
like.
like, oh, you want to? Who didn't get the ball?
You want this?
Yeah,
So
go-
you
oh,
get this.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you get. That's kind of what it was.
Seriously.
And,
Yvan Desjardins, 4 touchdowns in this game, 8 catches for 82 yards.
right.
Antoine Taylor also had that relentless rush on me. He only
Yeah.
sacked me once, but he was in my face all day.
That's
and
what I mean.
Definitely
And
played a role.
We talk about rushers, and it's not always you're not always going to appear on the stat sheet. It's going to be like forcing the quarterback to make a bad throw, and sometimes that happens. But they're a great team.
And you spoke about who completes 30 passes in a game. I got 34 in this game.
You did.
But that's all kidding aside. I know you were trying to not mention it. I saw the big smile on your face ever since we got into this game. I know it was a losing effort. So we're not going to talk about this for that long.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy right here caught 13 catches for 200 yards. He caught 200 yards. The site has a little bug right now when you go into records for receiving.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm 99% sure that's an all-time record in MFL history. All divisions combined. Any city, any day, any location. 200 yards.
Yeah,
Not to mention you had 3 touchdowns, a 1-point convert, a 2-point convert, and a pick in this game.
Yeah.
Pick 6, actually.
Yeah, it was definitely a
You
great
caught a lot of balls in this
I
game.
did. That was fun. My hands were hurting, actually. No, I'm just kidding. But
For a
yeah.
guy that before the game told me, are you really going to throw me this ball? I don't like this ball. It doesn't feel
I
like-
still hate your ball, by the way. It's an awful looking ball. But it was. I appreciate you giving me the chances to make plays. Or obviously, throwing the ball to me, I can't throw the ball to myself there. But it was really one of my better games, and I was really happy with that.
Better? Bestest?
Yeah, it was probably my best statistics game ever, and unfortunately, it didn't come in with the win. Of course, you want to start that transiting.
It always happens, eh?
Yeah.
You see NFL, you guys break these records. It's always in a losing effort. It's crazy, huh?
No, it is. It is. Honestly, it's maybe Ross's broke a record for points in a game in D3, 58.
Yeah.
We didn't check about that.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, no, me neither. But it was a really fun. Honestly, it was a fun game.
I don't know if there's a quick way of verifying that. John, let us know.
I don't think he'd be the one to let us know. Kevin, let us know. But yeah, fun game, like you said.
You know what that means?
Mm.
You gotta beat 200 yards in a game that we win.
What if I get 2 yards and we win?
That's obviously better.
Yeah, okay, good.
Thunder Buddies thing at 0-3 right now.
Yeah, what the heck is happening? You told me it was gonna be easy.
I never said that.
No, you never said that. But all kidding aside, we really do.
I think I've never thrown for 200 yards. In half my games, I think my average passing yards per game is less than 200 yards.
How many did you have?
344.
344. That was
That's close to Steve's record, 380.
yeah. But you don't always have to talk about Steve.
But even Rob Boyd balled out in this game. 8
Yeah.
catches for 82, a touchdown. Moose played great the back-to-back games, boxing
he
people
did.
out left and right.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with our team, man.
Me neither.
We're still having a little bit of fun. Like, winning's not
Yeah.
everything. Like, we'll get it together.
No, I'd say winning's everything.
We got 2 trophies. Okay, see one right over there.
Yeah, but I don't have either of them, bro. So
We'll put a little mustard. We'll pull off a little mustard Tigers and go on like on a big winning streak,
yeah.
and then hopefully make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because even in this division, like it's a hard division. I'm looking at all the games, and there's no gimme here. We're 11 teams, and only 7 are making the playoffs.
yeah.
And like every game's gonna be a hard one. Like there's no game that you're gonna walk there and be like, oh, we're for sure winning this one.
Yeah, seriously. Average Joe's, Rossa, Blacko. And pretty fucked too. They're at the bottom, but once they get that quarterback situation figured out, they
Yeah.
could be a very dangerous team.
It's like they got half their roster of players that play D1.
Preach.
Anything else you wanted to mention about Thunder Buddies weekend to forget?
Come out, watch us. Maybe we'll play better with fans. What do we have any? No, that's actually not true. It's Kevin's parents that come to watch.
Yeah.
They're really chill. So keep doing that.
Yeah. Please come keep watching us.
Yes.
A little disappointing, but we'll turn it around.
Yes, we will.
We have hope.
Yeah, we do. We literally had Chris Hope the other game. So you're
That
right.
was the joke. D4.
Let's get it.
Yeah, surprised you remembered that after 3 comes 4 this time.
Well, it's not that late at night. It's late, but it's not that late.
All right, the other game of the week, Spin Doctors Phoenix. This game, I was surprised that it was close, considering that Phoenix were missing arguably one of their best players in Vince Blondin. He was not there for Kevin, and we know he likes to rely on him, and he's also a key part of their defense, right?
He was actually there, which was nice.
Yeah, obviously he was there.
Yeah.
Family member, his girlfriend playing in the team, so he was there to cheer them on. So maybe he was there with them in spirit, and that helped.
And he was talking. He was helping them on the sideline, which is always good to see.
Yeah, you better listen to Blondin's advice and not Kevin's, right?
Yeah. You listen to the dog barking on the street before you listen to Kevin's advice.
There's more chance that I'll be wearing a shirt or something.
Yes, well said.
But yeah, this game was 20-20 at half. And
I keep saying it was a good game, but that one was actually a really good game. It was 20-20, and Phoenix started with the ball second half, I believe.
Also, Phoenix were up 20-12 with on the last play.
Yes,
Spin Dogs managed to score and get the 2-point convert tied up.
Big. That was huge. Yeah, it was.
Rob White balled out in this game, 4 catches for 98 yards, 3 touchdowns.
And I believe the game before he had over 100 yards for them, so he's been playing really well for the Spin Doctors and Raf.
And Steve Sikot on defense, picking off Kevin twice.
He's good. He's underrated. He's a very underrated player.
Kevin picked off Raf in this game. I didn't even hear about it.
He picked it off.
Did you hear?
I not only did hear, but I saw it. He threw the ball to the sideline, and someone was complaining. He's like, "Hey, I'm giving you back the ball. But he was giving him back the ball.
Yeah, but I was surprised I didn't hear about it. Like, Kevin didn't scream out loud. Didn't come and be like, "Oh, I picked off Raf. I picked off Hall of Famer." Like, aren't you surprised?
I am.
It's funny you mentioned to give the ball back. I was watching TikTok before our show, and it was an NCAA game. I forgot who it was, and the guy picked off the ball, and the quarterback ended up tackling the defender.
Yeah.
And as soon as he got up, he gave the ball and put it right in his chest, and he got flagged for it. But like in MFL, you're supposed to give the ball back. Yeah. It's so crazy because it's something you get flagged for it in NCAA because you're supposed to give the ball to the ref or leave it on the ground. He literally put it in his chest, and he placed it delicately there. Like, here, take your ball back. But it was pretty funny. And in MFL, like, if you don't do it, you might get flagged. Whereas there, you do it and you get flagged.
What can you say? MFL's a big family. We all share. Big happy family.
Yeah, up until recently, we were allowed to use the other team's ball if we wanted to.
That's a new rule?
No, it's not in the rule book anymore.
No, we can't use the same ball now?
No.
Why?
Because let's say it's like a rainy day and you want to keep your ball like dry on the sideline. Well, the other team could use it and then like throw it in the mud with all the pigs there and just.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Well, I mean, we're the pigs. You realize we're the ones diving.
Also, John has like 1,000 balls in the middle of the field where the refs are allowed to go.
Yeah, that's true.
So
you're right.
He can always lend you one if you're missing one.
Definitely.
That's the thing a rule Kevin complained about.
Yeah, I mean, I guess no, that makes sense.
But let's say you have like a leather ball, but at the same time, I understood the rule at the beginning because it's like. It should be fair that, like, let's say you have, like, a leather ball, like a nice ball, $20 ball, and the other team has, like, a $20 cheap Walmart ball.
Yeah.
Or winners.
That makes sense. No. I think, I think it's good that John has the extra balls. But
you should like talking about John's balls, eh?
On a serious note,
talking about this game.
Yeah.
You watched it. You were doing nothing on the side.
I watched it. No, it was a really good game. There was a lot of great plays. You said it, like, right, Terry. The TSN turning point in that game was the fact that not only were the Spin Doc...
TSN was... CFL, not NFL, though.
No, but TSN turning point. You never heard
that. That's like NFL, man. Talk about
MFL were like CFL because it's like a closely like that. But the turning point was when they were able to score a touchdown to make it a 2-point game and then get the 2-point convert heading into the half. Because I believe at that point it was Phoenix who started with the ball in the second half. So you don't want to be down by 8 with the other team getting the ball. It's like kind of like you're in double trouble then. So they scored, got the 2 points. Huge play for them. And then the Phoenix offense seemed a little bit stale after that. A little bit surprising, but I think, like you said, not having Vince in the game obviously is a key factor. Look forward to the rematch later on in the season. But yeah, I was watching the game and there was a little bit of an incident that happened where one of the players was accused of spitting on another player, and I was watching, but I didn't catch it, and I'm not sure how true, how not true this is. But if it happened, if you're the player that did it, simple, like here MFL, like, or in any league really, we don't accept that. And like MFL, we're friendly.
The only
to
time
each
it would
other.
have been okay is if you would have done it to Kevin, and Kevin was playing in that game, so you kind of missed your chance.
I mean, the rule should be if you play against Kevin and you don't spit on him, you should get a flag, right? No, why would you say that? Like if like we talked about.
I wouldn't want to spit on Kevin.
No, never. And like I don't know how true this is. I'm being completely honest.
You were watching the game, weren't you?
I was watching the game, but when you're watching and you got a bunch of people calling your names for autograph, it's hard to pay attention. So look, obviously, like we don't tolerate here in MFL, especially being a close-knit community. So that gets caught. That's going to be a flag. Maybe get suspended for a game, maybe a couple. But look, we like the talking's okay. You know, having a little bit of rivalry is obviously okay there. It's not a kitty cat league, but we want to be respectful of each other and our teammates. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. I don't know. I don't even know if it actually did happen, if it was on purpose. But
That's well said.
yeah,
I can agree with that.
thank you.
Anything else you want to say?
Go Dolphins.
Okay, let's go to MFL Brossard.
Brossard.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went there this past weekend, but
No,
I
we
got
were
some
not.
hot topics. So, what's more shocking? Jackrabbits being 4-0 or Outlaws being 1-4?
Outlaws 1-4.
Okay, how about if I phrase it this way? Are Outlaws 0-4 because Steve left? Or are Jackrabbits 4-0 because John left? Which one's more in part of that quarterback leaving his team?
If I grabbed 6 random kindergarten kids and put Outlaws jerseys on them and they still lost, that'd still be a disappointment. If you have that Outlaws jersey, you're expected to win every single game. You're a Crimson Tide. It's Alabama. You can grab anybody.
You and the
put that
Patriots.
You put that Outlaws jersey on, you're winning. There's no excuses. You can throw with your opposite hand. You can throw with your knee. You can throw with something else if you want to. If you have that jersey on, you're supposed to win.
Okay,
So we're definitely Outlaws. That's your question.
okay. But
And Jackrabbits are a good team. Why would we be surprised at 4-0?
would they still be 4-0 if John was quarterbacking?
Yeah.
They'd probably 5-0, right?
Yeah, that's a good one, Terry. Yeah, no, I think they would be.
Nick Blaise also a great quarterback.
He's a great quarterback, and he obviously has the ability to run, whereas John has the ability to run, but defenses don't fear his ability to run.
I don't know, man. Nick's averaging 2.5 yards a pop right now. I think John was averaging at least 3.
That's true, but that is true,
Let me
actually.
go check John's average with Jackrabbits all time. It's at 4.09. Let's go, Johnny.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that is surprising.
He has 6 rushing touchdowns in 31 games.
That's impossible.
That's a touchdown every 5 games. That's 2 touchdowns per season. With his legs, running.
You sure he didn't hand the ball off to someone and someone gave credit for the
Yeah,
touchdown?
probably someone put the wrong stats in.
That's what I mean.
Or, John stat correction.
Oh, yeah, of course, there you go. I mean, when you have John, guys like Kevin putting in the score sheet, you can't always make sure the stats are right, can you?
But what a season so far, eh?
Jackrabbits, you mean?
I mean, the whole season in Brossard,
Yeah.
Jackrabbits are 4-0, Outlaws are 0-4. We got 2 free agent teams. We're 3-1.
Yeah.
Cyclones are 1-4.
Yeah,
With
it's a
like
great
Marvin,
team.
Jav, Jason.
Yeah.
Crazy. And
Really?
then we
No,
got
honestly, it's been a really fun season. And look, how many teams are there?
7.
And 4 make the playoffs?
Yeah.
It's going to be a fight to the end. And, yeah.
Buccaneers or whatever. That
The new team.
Yeah. Great. They get their first win in their second game. That's amazing to see. We saw this team play in the first game, and they
Yeah.
were all athletes. They're throwing the ball. I'm like, wow, this is going to be a good team. And then obviously, I don't think any of them have played flag football on a small field like that. They might have some like tackle experience.
Yeah.
But like it was certainly an adjustment.
Yeah.
It took 2 games to get the first win. What kind of adjustment?
That is surprising. Seriously, like even if they have played tackle before, like you said, not only is the field smaller, the rules are obviously different.
Yeah.
You got to adjust to the flags. No stiff arming, no contact. But like you said, I saw a bit of their first game where they lost against 28-3, and I said you can kind of tell these guys are going to be good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time before.
Like by the end of the season, they sneak into the playoffs. They're going to probably be a dangerous team.
Agreed.
One more thing I wanted to cover before. Well, we really passed that 30 seconds.
Yeah, really. What the heck?
Okay, Cyclones are playing Outlaws this week. Steve is probably throwing in that game.
Oh boy, against Outlaws.
Yeah. Do you think, or I mean, if he's not throwing, he's gonna probably be reffing and or scorekeeping it. So
Yeah.
same thing. He has the same impact on the game, right?
Yeah,
Did I
true.
tell you when OG Panthers played against Outlaws in D2, Steve was scorekeeping?
Oh, not when David Stewart was throwing.
Yeah, Steve was scorekeeping the game.
The game where you guys won by 1.
Yeah. Listen to this. We won by 1. Steve
Yeah.
scorekeeping the game. Our first possession, we score a touchdown. We go for 2. We get it. So we're up 8. They scored. They get the 1.87. We score. We don't get the convert. It's 14-7.
Yeah.
They score. They don't get the convert. It's 14-13.
Yeah.
Steve says 13-13.
Come on, Terry.
I swear. And then I'm like, no, Steve, we have 14. We got a 2 point. He goes, no, you guys got 1 point. We had a 2 point convert. And thankfully, we caught on right then and there. Because, like, had we only caught on, like, if you go on the play by play, at the end of the game, it says 33-33. Because Steve had to manually change the 1 for a 2. But in the play by play, it doesn't change. So, like, had we got to the end of the game, oh shit, it's tie game. And then who would have believed us?
And he's supposed to be our role model.
Yeah, he says it was an accident.
Quote unquote accident.
I never heard 10 or 20 when we were on offense.
Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised. Oh, he has the league fooled. Oh, no, he doesn't have me fooled. He has the league fooled, not me.
So he plays this game against Outlaws.
Yeah.
You think that can motivate Outlaws even more to get their first victory?
Yeah, I think it will, but I don't think they'll win.
It's also a very important game for Cyclones sitting at 1-4, right?
Yeah. 1-4 against a combined 1-8. That is surprising. You get the roster of both teams to be 1-8. That is surprising.
Yeah. Well, we beat them both, so.
Yeah.
But
Are we going to preview that game? It's Brossard.
we just did the preview, no?
Are we doing our picks or no?
No, we didn't do our pick with Brossard.
I see Cyclones win by 1. Do that pick. 2019.
I say Cyclones win by 3 possessions. Yeah.
Stu, if you're listening to this, prove us wrong, buddy. Prove us wrong. Go Irish.
All right, let's go to our previews now. The actual games of the week, the ones that we think are going to be the big games for each division.
Hey, baby. MFL, every game is as important as the next.
Bitter Boys, they go cook.
Give me Bitter Boys in the upset. I said
Better close that power before it falls, eh?
I said,
Mop the floor with your head.
Because that's not necessary. Yeah, I said Bitter Boys in the upset. This is more of a gut pick. I think Bitter Boys are going to come out firing. I don't know what time this game is. I'm going to guess it's early in the morning. And
what makes you guess that?
Somebody's just... It's all here, baby. Game's at 9:30. They don't call me the Wiz for nothing. But yeah, give me Bitter Boys to win this
Has
game.
anyone actually called you the Wiz? Like ever in your life?
Well, depends. Depends who you ask. Give me Bitter Boys
I'm
to win
asking
this.
you.
No. Give me Bitter Boys to win this one 32-26. I think it's going to be a good game, but I'm sniffing an upset here.
You know the guys played against each other 2 weeks ago?
Who?
Bitter Boys, they go cook.
Bitter Boys were doing well in that game, no, in the beginning?
You know what the final score was?
It was like 42-30.
44-20.
Well, as I say, it's hard to beat a team twice.
They were doing well at the beginning of the game, like around halftime when it was 24-6 for Legal Cook.
Well, to be losing by 18 is not that bad.
So I can't see Legal Cook losing this game. But if they do, how about we do an over-under? Want to do an over-under bet on this game?
Over-under, like total points?
It's my bad. I meant a spread.
A spread?
Yeah.
Let's say, okay,
you'd pick Bitter Boys outright, so like any spread I give you, it's worth it for you, right?
No, but I tell you, like, if I was Vegas, what's the spread I'd make? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I was Vegas, I'd probably put the spread at 12.5 for Gold Cook.
Let's see. Let's do some quick math. Yeah, that seems about right.
I think anything more would be like it's hard to cover. Like
I would say closer to 10.
Well, but 10 is hard. Like I think in touchdowns, you know what I mean? Like it's hard. Team wins by 10.
So let's say 11.
No, 12.5.
12.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
McDonald's.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So
you take Bitter Boys plus 12.5. I take the Gold Cook at minus 12.5.
Bitter Boys lose by 12, please. Only lose by 12. No, Bitter Boys win. Shut Terry up and win this game.
All right. So I just got a free McDonald's.
Yeah. Hope you're watching this, Bitter Boys.
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna fight hard and they're gonna be in the game, but
wait a minute, am I reffing that time slot?
Even if you were, you're not reffing no D1 game.
Oh, that's true. And John would everyone wanted to boost my ego up.
I mean, if John scheduled me to ref this game, I'll ask him to switch me because we made this bet on another game. But there's no other D1 games at that time, so I might have to ref it.
You actually would ask him to switch?
I mean, I don't want them thinking that like it'd be Mario will probably say a comment during the game like, "Oh, you're bet you're doing this with McDonald's, blah blah blah." So like,
there's nothing not biased about the MFL, so I don't know why we're pretending to be like.
Let me see if there's other important games at 9:30 now.
Other important? So you're saying that because it's not D1, they're not important?
I mean, like obviously, if there's more of a chance that I'll ref a D1 game than you, right?
Yeah, only because I'm new. But when I get my experience,
exactly. So like, I'm one of the more experienced refs because I've been reffing for longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, maybe we shouldn't have made that bet, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll see what John decides. He watches the show.
We hope he watches the show. I don't know if he watches past the 40-minute mark, to be honest.
So, another game we want to cover.
Yep.
Outlaws, Henchmen. What do Henchmen have to do to finally beat the Outlaws?
I think that... he's serious at the end.
Oh, wait.
I think that we got to be more clutch in the last 10 minutes of the game.
That's fair.
I think we got to be more clutch. If we have you guys against the ropes, we got to be able to put you guys away. To stomp on your necks and to...
Yeah.
And we got, if we're up by 100... You know that Vine with the Simpsons one where, oh, stop, he's already dead, that one? But like...
And you'll have huge smiles on your face, like you'll love it.
Yeah, I really want to...
Like giggle.
We got to make sure, I'd say number one, we got to outscore you guys in the last 10 minutes and be clutch and play mistake-free football. Number two, if and when we have you guys up, we got to continue that throughout the whole game. I think we got to go up early.
Yeah.
I think the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes are going to be the most important of the game.
But if you just play those 10 minutes and you don't play for the other 30 minutes,
I think we'll still win.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
In D2, one game that I'm looking forward to watching is Outlaws Red Zone.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
I don't know if you've noticed something sneaky with these Outlaws and that Steve of ours.
Oh, I have.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know what it is. No, I mean, I don't know.
So what do you think I'm going to talk about?
The fact that he's getting some subs.
No, what subset is he getting?
We got Chris Hope, didn't he?
Okay. So Steve quarterbacked the first 2 games for these Outlaws, okay?
Yeah.
They won convincingly by 20 and by 20. Okay? There were some rumors, John, oh, maybe these Outlaws are too strong, maybe they gotta lose a player, blah, blah. Oh! Magically, Steve doesn't play the last 2 games. And Dave's quarterbacking. And they lose both of those games. And now suddenly Outlaws are sitting at 2-2 in the middle of the pack in D2, and no one's concerned about them being too strong.
We can never take away a player from the Outlaws if they're 2-2. God forbid they ever lost 3 games in the season.
So, like, can't talk about Outlaws being too strong because they're not killing teams anymore. They're 2-2, but Steve didn't throw the last 2 games. You didn't
I have
notice
nothing
it.
to add because I agree with you 1,000,000%.
So now let's preview the game Outlaws Red Zone.
I think it's
Those
gonna be-
Steve Mike battles are always good.
Yeah, they are. 2 great
I feel it's gonna be
quarterbacks.
back and forth game.
2 D1 quarterbacks. In this one, I want to see how...
Each defense is gonna be able to stop the other team's offense.
Yeah.
Because there won't be many stops in this game.
Specifically, how the red zone defense is going to be able to stop Steve and that offense. They have the players to do it. Red zone has the players to do it. They have the rusher. These guys are guys that jump routes. They don't react. Sorry, they do. I mean, like they make the play. They make the play before it happens. They see the play coming. They anticipate. They don't react. That's what I'm trying to say. And they have the athletes to do
Isn't
so.
anticipating reacting?
No, reacting is a bit late. But I think that in order to beat these guys, in order to beat the Outlaws, gotta play great on defense. And I think Red Zone's gonna have a good game defensively.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's hard to disagree with what I say. We're making our picks after, right?
Yes,
Okay.
like every time.
Yeah, like every time.
We'll talk about what you had for breakfast first.
Yeah.
Other game I want to talk about in D2 is me against you.
Yeah. That's gonna be a fun one.
OG Panthers Iron Wolves.
Yeah.
This is a classic D2 matchup because before you joined Iron Wolves, they were in D2 for a really long time, and we had that rivalry going with OG Panthers or 7th rounders or Space Apes.
Against Iron Wolves?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Like rivalry, like.
I mean, we played a lot of times against each other for a short period of time.
Not because we disliked each other. Or
No.
something. Yeah. Okay.
It was a fun rivalry.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good one though.
Yeah.
What's your record?
1-2.
So we both have 1 win.
You're 1
Wait.
What's your
No,
record?
we're 2-1. Never mind.
I know you're not there to win the games with the team.
Sorry, we're 2-1. We're 2-1.
Yeah. You guys, you got lucky. Like, you don't have to focus on stopping Louis this time, but you got other
Right,
problems.
just like we got lucky when we were undefeated and won the championship with the Iron Wolves.
Yeah, you did get lucky there. I explained it last time. I'm not going to explain it again. People are going to think I'm a hater.
No, I won't disagree. But no, it should be a good game. I won't be surprised if it's a low-scoring game, though.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yep.
I think both of our teams have great defenses,
Yeah, thank you.
even though, it's not really showing that we got great defenses right now.
But you're looking at the rosters of both teams, you see, like, they're good defensive players, and they should make plays.
So, D3. D3 got Jagerbomb going up against Average Joes. That's going to be a good one.
That is a fun one.
Jagerbomb have a doubleheader
Okay.
this week. They're playing their first game against the Chiefs and the second one against Average Joes. Not that the first one against Chiefs won't be a good one, just that Average Joes team is 3-0. Jagerbomb coming off a huge win against the then undefeated Panache.
It's not too rude, but it's correction. Jagerbomb plays Iron Wolves, isn't that correct?
Jagerbomb plays... Yes, Jagerbomb plays Iron Wolves. Average Joes plays Chiefs. So just how we were talking about it last week,
Yeah.
when the team has a doubleheader,
Yeah.
they both have doubleheaders that same week.
Is it really true?
Yeah, 'cause Average Joes are playing the Chiefs first,
Yeah.
and Jagerbombs are playing Iron Wolves.
Yeah.
Both have a little pickup game, get ready for the main event, and then they're playing against each other.
You better hope they win those 2 games talking like that.
Yeah, so thanks for the correction. So, Jagerbomb are going against Iron Wolves first, and they're playing Average Joes, and Average Joes are playing against Chiefs first.
I think all those games could be a good one.
A good one?
Yeah, like a good
Good
one.
ones.
No, like a good one. Like it'll be a good one.
Yeah, like better, goodest.
Gooder. But I think that'll be a good one for.
I'm sure Marvin's after start using this word now.
For real.
Better say it's not
No, please, it's already too much, bro.
They beat us.
Yeah.
We lost it.
We lost it against them. But yeah, no, I think that's gonna be a good one. I think the Astros against Jagger Bomb will definitely be a great game. I think that game is gonna be dependent on the deep ball. I think Simon Deschesne likes to throw that deep ball.
Duchesne.
Yeah, Duchesne. That's what I meant. And Jason has been throwing good deep ball. Honestly, he's been making good passes and good reads.
Yeah.
And especially when you're throwing deep, let's say you're saying two guys deep, you got to read the safety. And I think both quarterbacks are great at doing that. So I think the team that's able to kind of connect the most on the deep ball on that one and stretch out the defense is going to win the game.
Yeah. You picked off Jason 3 times. I want to see Delo's going to pick him up how many times?
Probably once, maybe twice. Probably not 3 times.
What other game do we have in D3? I think that was it for D3. And in D4, oh yeah, Drama Club with the huge win this past week.
Really?
Oh my God, smashing Gold Rush 45-6. Like, what the hell happened there?
Yeah, I was surprised. I picked Drama Club to win this game, but I honestly thought it was going to be a close game.
You just flipped a coin, right?
I did, and it was like, oh, okay, so maybe I picked
You didn't even know who's on Gold Rush. You were asking me like
that is not entirely true. But I think for Drama Club, I think for them, like you look at their roster. They're too good to keep losing games, right? I'm actually being serious, not Terry. Don't you think Drama Club is too good to be losing games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just like amount of time before they
Who's
start
the guy you wanted to shut out?
What?
Simon Valiquette?
Oh yeah, Valiquette.
What has he been doing for like...
I forget, what are his stats? I completely forgot about them. He has a lot of catches.
In 3 games, he has 21 catches and 3 touchdowns.
That's 7 catches a game if my math is correct.
Yeah, not bad. And he has 4 picks in 3 games.
That's 1 point...
3. 3.
Yeah,
so even has a pick 6. Crazy.
There you go. And for sorry for
You alright there, buddy?
yeah, I'm good because the Nico Potvin, quarterback for Drama Club, he hasn't played really quarterback often there, but I think that he just understands the game of football where he doesn't necessarily have to be like a great thrower or throw the perfect spiral. I think he's fairly good at reading the field and like knowing who to trust in certain situations. And obviously, we know he can run the ball if need to. He's an athletic guy. So I think that Drama Club, after a slow start to the season, I really think this team is going to pick it up.
Agreed.
And I'd say like they did struggle to score offensively. To see them put up 45 points against a team like Gold Rush is surprising. But I don't know. Are you more impressed by Drama Club in that one, or a bit more disappointed by Gold Rush scoring 6?
More impressed by Drama Club.
Yeah,
as good as Gold Rush can be. Like last year, they're a really good team. I think they were finished second place. They were first for a long time.
Yeah,
they did show some inconsistency, and they did have some very poor offensive games.
Yeah, that's true.
But their potential is really high.
Yeah, definitely.
So, they do have this dud from time to time, and that was their dud.
Yeah.
But as good as Drama Club I thought could have been, I never thought they would have dropped a 45 bomb.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And Manitoba Boys, it seems like a really good team. They faced Bin, who might be they just lost to Binns, who might be like the best team in this division right now, like early favorite.
Yeah.
So this game against Drama Club is going to be a great game. Maybe you get to ref that one.
I look forward to refing that one. So see, the guys, obviously great teams. Manitoba Boys, I can't say. Have you refed their games yet?
No, I haven't seen them.
Have you? Do you know who they are?
No.
I've seen. I think I have a feeling of who they are, but no, if I could ref them, that'd be really cool because obviously you want to familiarize yourself with everybody. But they are a completely new team. Right, they never played MFL before. I don't think they played last year. A few guys.
On the team, yeah.
Okay, well that's always good to see. But no,
who was previously on the team Leon was on? Forgot their name.
Black Knights.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a guy from Black Knights that's on Manitoba Boys.
Awesome. Sounds like he's going to be a baller in D4. But yeah, hopefully I'm roughing that game to see a little bit about those guys because we try and talk about every team. Obviously, there's some teams we know more than others, but for new teams, we want to try and give them a shout out when we can, and I think that should be a good game.
So on to our picks.
Let's do it.
Our picks of the week.
Picks of the week. So it goes better for me this time.
Before that, you guys probably seen the article. I'm currently at 70%. Will's at 58. Step up your game, bro.
Look,
this is too easy. It's too easy.
You should be sweating to only be beating by 12% at week 3. Bro, I'm a second half guy. I told you I'm second half.
My lead's going to be too big by then.
Baby.
Like, Kevin's doing better than you. That hurts.
That is shameful.
Like, even if it's at 1%.
Yeah, I can't
even... Kevin literally... I don't know how he makes his picks. Like, I don't know if he just picks the team he thinks is going to lose, if he just picks teams out of a hat, if, he picks the one with the least letters, so easier for him to type the name.
That's a good one. I think he looks at the team that has the coolest socks and picks them.
Okay.
You ever seen Kevin's socks?
Yes.
If you haven't seen Kevin's socks, check out Kevin's socks.
You find them cool?
Yeah, I would never wear them because I don't have his swag to pull it off.
I find them cool, but not at football.
Oh, no, I would only wear them at football.
Okay. Kevin, speaking
you look
about
good,
Kevin,
you feel good.
Play good.
Yeah, and you feel good.
And then get paid well.
There you go.
You know who said that?
Prime time, baby.
Ask you this exact question.
It's prime time, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, I mean, I asked you this exact question like last season, and you didn't know the answer. Remember?
Yeah, prime time.
At least you remember this time.
Chris Hope.
Isn't he Diop?
Yeah, good call.
Speaking about Kevin, he actually had the best score of last week. Like,
Really?
he went 13 for 17 in his picks. He got the most picks right.
That's when you know everyone had a shit week if he was first during the week.
Pretty much, eh?
Damn.
So, like I mentioned, Will made his picks before the show this time because he's doing. You saw 58% doing. I'm a second half guy, or you'll just get your shit together and make your picks
Watch
ahead
this
of
week,
time.
folks.
So,
like I said, I have Facebook. You guys could message me if like key players are going to be missing games.
I already tried begging for that. No one does it.
Yeah, no way.
And then I go see him at the field. I'm like, what? Your quarterback's not there? Why did you tell me? My bad. Like I don't, like, literally, they don't give a shit. I'm like, you liked the video. You could have let me know. Yo, I think we had a record likes this past week.
Really?
We got 20.
What?
I don't think we ever 20.
But I don't think we ever passed, like, take out the 0. We never passed 2.
No, usually we get, like, close to 10.
Yeah, that's true.
We got 20,
I think
man.
it's Jillian Evans going from like, a bunch of different accounts. Like
I mean, if we could get 25 this week, I'd be happy.
25 would be awesome, folks. 26 would be even better.
And we got 20. I didn't even like the video.
You
I'll
didn't?
go like it now after the show. I'll be a 21.
Good call.
Did you like it?
No.
Let's go.
22, baby.
Okay, so let's aim for 30.
30?
Yeah.
Okay. If you watch the video, press the down like button.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, no. You can put they can put an angry face because it's still going to count as like a
seriously,
thing, right?
like, if you watch the video, why don't you like it?
Yeah.
Like, whether you like it or not, like the video on Facebook.
We don't want to sound desperate, bro, and say,
No,
look
I'm
how many
desperate.
likes we got and stuff like that.
No,
My mom's
I'm
going to buy
telling
me a
my parents-
pony if I get 100
told
likes.
I go, Mom, we got 20 likes on our video. Like, she's so excited for me.
Yeah, I would be too. I'm a girl Aphrodite.
Bitter boys make gros cook. You already said you got bitter boys. I got
bitter
gros
boys.
cooks. The spread's a 12.5. Let us know who you guys got.
Yeah.
Henchman Centurions. This was an easy one. I'm picking Centurions. You guys just mentally break down against that team.
Yeah, we do. What the heck?
Outlaws Henchman. Neither of us could pick this game.
Give me Henchman by 100.
Outlaws by 200. Infinity in 1. Okay. On a serious note, Holy Trollers honor game. We both got Holy Trollers. I think this game's going to be a closer game
Me too.
than most people think in the first half. But I think Trollers are just too strong right now, and they're on a roll. They're going to break away in that second half.
I agree 100%. I look forward to see who Dave is going to bring in for this honor game because he's had different guys throughout the season.
He's lost a couple of players, eh?
Yeah, he's lost a couple of guys, added a few
Some
guys.
guys asked for the release form.
That's it. It's like you thought that was only NFL. You could ask for release in MFL
When
too.
you go up from D2 to D1, shit getting serious pretty fast,
You
baby.
become a diva, baby. You become a diva. But no, like I said, I think that it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Dave, to see who he adds on that roster. I really do. This is my famous line. To see this team progress later on in the year, it's only a matter of time before they get better. It is for honor game, but I think this one goes to Trollers.
That's what being nice. You're going to say the same thing when they're 0-8 in like week 9.
I probably will. But I actually do mean it this time for them.
Joey's haters, D Nasty.
Not give me D Nasty. Give me Joey's haters. I got Joey's haters this one, and give me
Max is on a tear this year.
Yes, give me Haiti. I have 3 TDs in this one.
3?
Yep.
How many does Max throw?
4.
I say he only throws 4 and Haney gets 3?
Yeah.
No, I say Jeremy Rooney gets 3 touchdowns in this game.
I said Jeremy Rooney gets the 4th.
I'll mark it down. Haney, 3 touchdowns?
Yeah, you're actually writing it down.
Max, 4, and I said Rooney, 3, and you said he gets 1.
Respect. But no, Dynasty had a tough game last week
Against Red Zone.
Yeah, which I picked Dynasty to win that game.
I picked Red Zone.
I think that they probably will put up a fight in this one. You obviously want to avenge your loss, but I think
everyone
this
puts up a fight.
Yeah, some more than others.
Yeah.
But I think in this one, the edge goes to haters.
Outlaws D2 Red Zone.
Outlaws D2 by 6. Good
Outlaw-
game, high scoring, 42-36.
You
Outlaws
copy
D2.
my picks. We have almost all the same picks. We literally have all the same picks till the end.
Are you actually serious?
Yeah.
Why would you tell them? Now it reveals the suspense.
I mean, we'll still go through them to explain why, but I guess...
And you know why? Because I made my picks first.
No, I made my picks first. Actually, I made picks first.
So wait, no, we have one different pick, the Bitter Boys, right?
Yeah.
Is that literally our only different pick?
Yeah.
No, come on. Are you being serious?
Yes. Yes, I'm being serious.
Okay.
Well,
Bitter
I
Boys.
also picked Centurions, and you can't pick that game. And then the other games, we're playing against each other. Or we're playing with each other. So, I mean, that didn't sound well. We're playing on the same team. We're playing on the same team. So we can't pick that either. Oh, my God, Willie.
With each other.
Yeah, don't repeat it.
No.
So what game were we at?
It's one for the bloopers.
No.
Outlaws D2.
Should I edit it out?
No, it's fine. Leave it.
So then it's not a blooper.
What?
So then it's not a blooper.
No, but our whole show's a freaking blooper, bro.
Outlaws D2 Red Zone. We said Outlaws D2. Average Joe's Chiefs. We got Average Joe's.
Yeah.
Jagerbomb, Arnold's D3. You don't trust your boy Johnny?
I trust my boy Johnny, but I think I trust my boy Simon Duchesne a little bit more.
Duchesne is Chesney.
Well, I'll say
with OG Panthers he's Duchesne, but then with the Jagerbomb he's Duchesne.
Well, there's two different guys, right? It's not the same person. Yeah, give me Jagerbomb to win this one.
Jagerbomb versus Joe's. This one was a tough one.
Yeah, it was.
I really went back and forth on this one.
Tell me why you picked Jagerbomb.
Why, so you copy my answer?
No.
I just think that the experience of Jagerbomb and Average Joe's coming to this game at 4-0, I could see them maybe being a little too high on themselves and thinking they're like on top of the world.
Yeah.
And I think that Jagerbomb will be the more calm and cool, collected team.
Yeah.
And marching down the field. And I could just see Jagerbomb making less mistakes. Like, I think roster-wise, these two teams are... Maybe even Average Joe's even have the slightly better roster. But I see Simon making less mistakes than Jason at this point in the season.
That's well said. Yeah, I agree. Totally, that's my take too. No, I think that looking at it from a different standpoint, I think that Average Joe's, like you said, they're on a tear. I can't see them going undefeated, and I can see them losing to a team like Jagerbomb.
Thunder Buddies pits fuck. Thunder Buddies by 1,000.
Let's hope. Let's hope, Zary. Let's hope.
One team's getting their first win, eh?
Yeah, it's gonna somehow end in a tie.
MFL can end in a tie. That's one thing that John does great.
Yes, seriously.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And no MFL games end in a tie.
He does.
We might be at the field till Sunday morning. No
Yes.
MFL games can end in a tie.
That's amazing, honestly.
And
that
and the overtime rules are amazing.
college baby.
There's nothing better than those
No,
overtime
honestly,
rules.
NFL has to start adopting that. Really.
Flamboyant Flamingos fresh off their bye week against Munster Tigers.
You know what? I almost picked Tigers in this one.
Same.
I was really close to picking Tigers. The
So you
Tigers
know,
let me
since
down.
we have all the same picks, like you can't even gain that much of a lead on me, eh? I mean, you can't even. No, you
No,
can't
you-
catch up a little.
You have to look at it the other way around, bro. The fact that you're only up by 12% and midway through the week, that's not good for you. I told you I'm a second half guy.
We're almost mid-season. You know how big 12% is?
Yeah, exactly. Mid-season, half of mid-season, the second half.
So to catch up to me, you're going to have to do like 24% to get that. Like,
That's light work. That's light work. But I almost picked Munster Tigers, but every time I picked them last year, they lost.
yeah.
And I was tired of them letting me down.
I think Flamingos are going to like come out strong. This team is really good.
They are. However, they lost last game.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Because you made a mistake at the end of the game.
I did not. I was proud of the mistake I made. It was a really good game, but I think Flamboyant Flamingos are going to be ready to bounce back.
3-0 Rossas against 2-1 Blackout.
Good game. From what we saw against Rossas Terry last week, I think that Rossas puts up 35 plus in this one, and
I don't know how Rossas could be stopped.
it's tough.
They have like 12-man squad. They have the fan club. They got like the everything.
It's pretty crazy. Like
They even have like 5 guys on injured reserve watching the games with the crutches and the wheelchairs on the sideline. Like
they even have someone to wipe the sweat off the forehead. Like it's real nuts.
Gold Rush Phoenix. Phoenix is back in the win column.
Yeah, Kevin doesn't lose back-to-back weeks.
I think he has never.
I'd be shocked if that was true.
Really?
Yeah.
He won like 7-3 with Phoenix last year. He lost in the finals. He won week 1. Yeah. Anyway, even if we ask him, he say it never happens.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think he ever lost a game according to him.
Spin Doctors Mimosa Crew.
Give me Spin Doctors. I think this one's gonna be
An easy one you're gonna
yeah.
say?
I think this one may be a little bit of a blow. Prove me wrong, Mosa Crew. Mosa Crew, it's my squad.
Yeah.
I love your jerseys. Let's go. Prove me wrong.
Love the jersey, hate the team.
I love the team. I love the jerseys.
Maybe your Dolphins get one of their quarterbacks to come in.
Yeah, well said, bro. After we put up a donut this week.
Speaking about donuts.
We're going to get some after this?
No. It's way too early for that.
Yeah.
Cat Boucher's La Beignerie. Have you tried ever donuts?
Yes.
How amazing are they?
Wow. I had the
Oreo one.
Oh,
And I haven't tried the cookie dough one.
bruh. I didn't know she made Oreo. I would have had that on the
I think
spot.
it's the best one I've tried.
Yes.
I haven't tried many. I've tried maybe 3 or 4 different ones.
I had the cookie dough one.
Okay.
And it was like heaven in your mouth. It was like heaven in your mouth. Honestly, it was really good.
Yeah. You haven't experienced much in your life, so I get why you...
Wow.
Spin Doctors, Mimosa Crew. Yeah, we said that. Oh, yeah, but I wanted to shout out La Beignerie.
Beignerie. Buy from Beignerie.
La Beignerie.
La Beignerie.
Yeah. Literally best donuts, I'd say, in Montreal, but I think in the world.
I say so too.
Sneaky Snake.
It puts Krispy Kreme to shame. Some would say.
Yeah.
I love Krispy Kreme though.
No, but it's not even close.
No, I agree.
It's literally not, and I'm just saying this because it's John's girlfriend and John pays us. Like, I'm not saying, and I don't want to get free donuts after this. Like, we're not getting sponsored by them. We don't have donuts right next to us right now.
No.
We'd show you if we did.
Cat stuff is great. Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Her name is Cat, isn't it?
Like, oh my god.
Man, you're slow.
You're tired. Sneaky Snakes Airborne.
I forget who I picked in this one. Who'd you pick?
I picked Sneaky Snakes.
So I picked
Who would you
Sneaky
pick
Snakes
now?
too. No, it's like Sneaky Snakes.
I remember we were losing with Thunder Buddies, and I'm telling you, gosh, Will, we're 0-3, and then there's Guillaume next to it. He's like, well, it doesn't matter. I went 1-9 last year.
Yeah.
He's like, I went 0-9 to start the season. I still won my last game.
Super chill guy. Love Guillaume. His son Benoit, right?
Yeah.
Super chill guy as well. I wonder if Guillaume is a big Tennessee Volunteers fan.
Yes, he is.
Is he really?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Why did you think he's one of them?
It's possible he likes orange.
But haven't you seen him wear Tennessee gear also?
That's why I asked.
Okay, so why would he wear random Tennessee gear?
Well, I don't know. Maybe likes, like I just said, he likes orange.
Yeah, but you're wearing orange shorts right now. Is there a T on it?
Is he from Tennessee?
No, I just think he goes there to watch college games.
That's sick. Is he a Titans fan too?
No, he's a Washington fan.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I got Sneaky Snakes as well. They're just too good this year. I'm gonna pick them till they prove me wrong, and then.
Bad Brisson. Bad Brisson.
Mary Lou was actually a little disappointed. She was like telling me off for throwing that many flowers to Brisson. She was telling me like.
Mary Lou, please tell us someone off?
I mean, she wasn't telling me off,
Yeah.
but she was like, "You're being too nice to him." I'm like, "But I mean, it's facts. Like, I speak the truth. Like, maybe we don't go as hard on people like Kevin does.
Yeah.
But when people ball out, we mention they ball out. Like,
Yeah.
And he's been balling out. Like,
You know what I like about that comment? She watches the show.
yeah.
That's. You know she thought it was crap. She watched the show. It's another view.
I don't know if she liked it. I think she did.
Probably not, judging by your comment.
But Mary Lou has also been playing well.
Yeah. Mary Lou. I was trying something rhymes with Mary Lou. Fudge. Sorry.
Manito Boys Drama Club.
Drama Club.
After Drama Club beat Gold Rush 45-6, they come to me, Terry, you didn't pick us? I'm like, yes. But now, trust me, I'll pick you.
You didn't pick who?
I didn't pick Drama Club last week when they won 45-6
I
against
guess
Gold
who
Rush.
did.
It doesn't matter. You're 12% down. And I told them, I'm going to pick you guys this week. And then they told me, well, we're probably going to lose then.
I hope they lose.
We also picked them.
Yeah, but I'd rather us go down together than us both succeed.
I mean, wouldn't you rather finish like second place if I'm at 90 and you're at 89 than like...
I'd rather finish first, bro, so what matters is to finish second. If you're not first, you're last.
Well said. That's why you have that silver medal that you guys lost in Henchman Finals 2 years ago up in your room.
Did you play that game?
Yes, I did.
I know you did. It was a joke.
There's also a video if you guys want to know what game I'm talking about.
I had a nice catch in that game, so you can go watch it.
He also got burnt like 25 times in that game.
My knee was hurting me that game, and it was hot.
I know Uda Pimps against Beans.
Give me Uda Pips.
You serious?
Yeah, we picked them, no? Oh, shoot, my bad.
So did I change your pick?
Sorry, I just want to say that, no.
Okay, that just goes to show how on live air Will makes horrible
You
decisions.
see, exactly.
And
So,
it's not a coincidence. He has all the same picks as me.
this
When
is
he-
my irrational mind. That's my rational mind. So give me Ben to win this one.
Seriously.
Yeah,
okay,
Ben.
okay, what was your logic or rationale by saying you're going with Uda Pimps like right now? Like
I
that?
really want to say their name.
Okay, but you could have said, I think that name's going to lose.
No, but I don't want to say the name and then disrespect
How
them.
bad are you going to feel if Bins lose? And
Well,
Uda Pimps get the
I
win.
should be refereeing that game, so they won't.
Seriously, you don't want to change your pick?
No, Ben.
Okay, next time we're doing our picks live on air.
What?
We're doing our picks live on air next week.
You call the shots, bro.
I know I do. You just listen.
It's not like it makes
The only
sense.
reason you did them before the show is I told you to do them before the show.
Bro, day or night, live, not live. Do my picks whenever.
It's night. No, it's
Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
day and night.
No. Yeah, it is day and night.
Where were we at? I think that's it. We're done for the show. Bold predictions?
Bold predictions.
Well, before bold predictions, anything else? Any closing remarks? Anything?
Honestly, I think, like, all kidding aside, we say time flies, but the fact that we're already... Time does fly. The fact that we're already in week 4...
This show flew by.
Seriously, it did. An hour and 7 minutes? Man, that's an hour and 7 minutes too long spent with you. No, I'm just kidding. Man, that was good. But no, honestly, I think the fact that we're already week 4, that we're getting a bunch of refs is great. The fact that we're seeing new teams, the fact that we're seeing fans coming to the games, we're seeing, guys and girls stay late to watch, people watching from the stadiums, and...
Stadiums?
Like the stands, yeah, the stands there. I think
You
that's
said
great.
stadiums.
Yeah, but they kind of are that. And what about you for the baseball players, eh? Were you refereeing that game where they were like hitting the balls? Like, do you not see us like playing football right there? Like, they're not playing with the wiffle ball either. They're playing with like a baseball.
We were playing that game.
Who was?
That was Thunder Buddies Average Joe's.
Oh yeah, true.
I said if the ball hits one of us and it gets to us, like props for that little girl
Yeah.
throwing it that far. Like,
True.
Like seriously.
Yeah, true.
It was cool to see like little kids going to play catch
I
with
love
dad.
it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so great to see people out, people smiling, enjoying the fresh air, playing sports.
The only negative thing I have to say, like this far in the season, is the field conditions.
Yeah.
It's really the only thing. And, like,
Yeah.
we have a bit of a control over, but not, like, to a certain extent, right? Like, Kevin's slaving outside now at that field right now, trying to get some grass there. And then, like,
For real.
man's got to sleep, too. He has a job.
No, that's his job.
He has a couple of kids, you know?
Yeah. His kids? Yes, I know.
He also has a daughter, too, I think.
Is that the one that Steve gave shit because she messed up with the scorekeeper?
That'll be a story for next time, folks.
Yes.
If you want to know the story, come see me at the field. I'll be happy to tell you. But I don't think Steve's going to kill you if you say the story on it.
I don't even know if I'm just happy I got it out there.
All right. What predictions?
What predictions? You want to go first or want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So, like, last season, Travis was on pace to shatter my rushing records in D5. He missed a couple of games, went on a nice trip, I think, to Greece with his a girlfriend, and finally he didn't play like a full-time game season, and he didn't come close to beating my record. But throughout the season, Kevin was saying, I'm going to beat your rushing record. I'm going to beat your rushing record for yards, touchdowns, blah, 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 blah. So my bold prediction this week is that Kevin rushes for more yards than Travis in the Phoenix Gold Rush game.
That's triple bold, bro. Is that because Travis is not going to play? You're not telling us?
No. I have no clue if Travis...
Okay.
From what I know, I have not heard that Travis is not playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch him not be there. No, but that is bold. I like that. That's really good.
I'm getting better at them, eh?
Yeah, you are. You want to stall because I haven't thought of mine. Oh, wait. Can my bold prediction be Bitter Boys winning?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But like we said, that bet is still on.
12.5?
Yeah, 12.5. I like that one. And my bold prediction for this week is I was gonna say the field, but you talked about it. Just feel bad that Kevin won't be there. But we got
Kevin won't be there?
Huh?
What do you think Kevin won't be there?
Who said that? Did I just say that?
You just said, like, you mumbled. My bold prediction, feel bad, Kevin not being there.
Like I told you, just early in the morning, it's late at night. My bold prediction...
You have no recollection of saying that? Okay, we're watching this.
My bold prediction is that... Is there a way to find out if games go to like double overtime, triple overtime?
Yeah, you can say
there is?
how many rounds it goes, yeah.
Is there actually?
Well, you go in the play-by-play and you see how many overtimes there was.
Okay, my bold prediction is that one game goes to quadruple overtime this week.
By quadruple, you mean every team had 4 possessions in overtime.
Yeah. Doesn't mean they score. Doesn't mean they score or like they can either all not score or all score.
Yeah.
But I say that.
But you mean each team touched the ball 4 times in overtime?
Exactly.
Not just each team touches.
No. 4, not 2. 4.
Okay.
It's like 8. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So 4. My bold prediction: Bitter Boys winning. Make it happen, boys.
Which division is that going to happen? I know if you get one game doing that, you win. But
3.
In Division 3?
Yeah.
Which game?
Our game.
Thunder Boys, Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we're going to make a deal for them to
Yeah,
get
exactly. I just said that on air.
Anything else you want to say?
I think that's good. That was a good episode, I think.
Yeah.
But no, it was, like we talked about, it was a great last week. Great football. I think the parity in all these divisions has been great. Like, seriously,
Yeah.
I know we talked about, there obviously are going to be
that
famous...
competition committee, though, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Wink, wink. But yeah, I think that we got it right. Like we said, D2 obviously is like closer than other divisions. But I think you see, look at D1, D3, D4. Honestly, we love the fact that new teams are coming in, come up to us. I think the vibe is continuing to be great in MFL. Slots, only 5 slots now. Not sure those notice. Usually we have the 6th one. We got the 5 slots
You
now.
start your party earlier on that Saturday night.
That's exactly it. So you get to go home, watch some college football. But folks, hope you enjoyed the show.
Hope you're all talking to Chris's.
Mr. Hope. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the show, guys. See you at the field and be safe. Bring Gatorade for Kevin. He needs them. And we need them.
Kevin brings them for all of us.
Yeah, I know, but I'm tired of stealing his Gatorades.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Oh, wait, what'd you have for breakfast this morning?
I had,
Do I stop?
No. What did I have?
I'm sure they want to know, right?
I had my dentist appointment. I had an apple, bro.
No,
Yeah, I swear.
That's all you had.
I had an apple. Went to my dentist appointment. Found out I had some cavities, and then I went to have brunch at Expectations.
And that was good.
Yes, very good.
With sweet pea.
Yeah, with sweet pea and bun. Yes.
Bun came too.
Bun came. Yeah, the 3 of us. We had a family breakfast, family brunch. It was good. Expectations is good.
All right. So
for those of you who want to know a really good brunch place and live in NDG, go to
Orange Cafe.
Incorrect. You go. Orange Cafe is also good, but you go to Le Frier on Westminster.
Le Frier is everywhere, man. Orange
No,
Cafe
go to the one on Westminster.
Orange Cafe is an NDG one only here, and like, have you been to it inside?
What?
Have you been in Orange Cafe?
I don't know if I've ever been to Orange Cafe.
Okay, well, you have to go.
Have you been to ND2 or Orange Cafe?
No.
Oh, Orange Cafe on like near Villa Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been.
Isn't it so nice? You have all
It
the
actually
NDG
is.
stuff. Like if you're from NDG, you want to know,
nice.
like you have to go to Orange Cafe.
You're actually right. Yeah, sure, right. But the lady, the waitress at Westminster is a very nice lady.
Still there?
Yep. Very nice lady.
Let us know what you guys had for breakfast. But no,
Yeah.
you should make sure you like the video.
Yes, like the damn video, please.
I'm Terry Bablis. This is Willpower. See you guys on Saturday.